You know what else is funny? Remember when it was the interview? It was Kevin Feige and Amy. What's her Hennig? What's Sony's head? Amy
Pascal.
Pascal. Amy Hennig did the Uncharted games. I'm sorry, I get the mix up all the time. Amy Pascal, and she was like, they were talking about Venom. She's like, yeah, it's like a MCU adjacent, and he like gave like a look. He was like,
He was
but
like,
like
no.
now, but like now it is, but it is. Yeah, that's so
I mean,
funny.
you're right. She kind of like forced his hand. I mean,
And that was like
they wanted
Venom
this to
one. That
happen
was
more than
back
they
in
did.
Venom one. That was
Yeah.
way back.
I mean, they needed it to happen more than the MCU needed it to happen. So
Yeah,
that's why she's been pushing it for so long. And you can only backpedal so much and do so much. So the Kevin Feige is like, all right, fuck it, like we got them, like they're here, and now the fans are just eating it up. So
and like that's a weird debate to have. Like they needed it more than MCU. Like technically yes, but like would the MCU really want to lose Spider-Man, who's like one of their bread and butter characters? He's one of the staples of the Marvel universe, like outside of MCU, just comics in general. Like that's Pete,
yeah,
that's
no,
Spider-Man. You know what I mean, that's a
he is
bargaining
like.
chip. That is a bargaining chip
I mean,
on the
not
low.
only that, but like Tom Holland, like like Tom Holland is like as popular as like RDJ was. Like
Mm.
they really passed the torch to Tom Holland. So not having him in the MCU would really be like a kick to the gut.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, they understand they have to play nice, because Sony's not giving up the rights to Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is
Mm-hmm.
probably the most popular Marvel character, to date. So they have to play nice, and
Yeah,
there's way too much money to be had. Like as long as there's money
yeah.
involved, like they'll figure it out. That's why when Spider-Man wasn't in the MCU, that's why it lasted 10 minutes. There's
It
only so much
lasted
money
10
to be had.
minutes. Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
so yeah, that really takes care of that. But yeah, I'm excited for No Way Home. No Way Home should be, that leads us right into our next shot though. No Way Home should probably be one of the more exciting movies that we have coming out. I mean, what's come out in the last 12 months that's like really knock your socks off exciting?
This.
Exactly. That's why when the tickets went on sale, there were nothing to be had. There was no tickets in the first 10 minutes.
And like for me, like the comic book perspective, this for me, this is bigger than no, yeah, for me, this is bigger than Infinity War and Endgame. Because like that is like that's one studio playing
That's
within
one
their
thing.
house.
This is
Yeah.
yes.
This is
Mhm.
this is a studio playing with the studio, playing with the studio's past. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes. And
This is legit comic book shit. Like this is legit comic book
and
shit,
so
bro.
many people are involved. So many like fandoms are involved. Like you have the
Uh-huh,
Toby fans,
uh-huh.
you have the
And like
Andrew
that's
fans,
just
you have
money.
everyone.
See, that's money. That's they about
There's
to yo, they about to write
That's
that
one thing
shit in
about
right now,
Disney.
bro.
That's
Like, I
one
didn't
thing
even
about
think
Disney.
about
They
that.
about the
Like
money.
you said, you got the Toby stands, you got the Andrew Garfield. Like all the people about to show up for their specific group, right?
Yep.
Just be like, yo, here's the cash, bro. Take it all.
Yep. And
Take it all.
this is just a platform for what
Like
could
it's only
possibly
the
be
beginning.
spin-off
What else
afterwards.
could they do?
Exactly.
What else are
Like,
they going to do?
are they
Crazy.
going to do the Spider-Man 4? Are they gonna have the Amazing Spider-Man 3? Are they gonna finish that shit? Like, not necessarily finish it, but will they have their own standalone stories? Will they have a Disney Plus series? Will they have a Sony? Like,
I'm not
what's
gonna
gonna happen?
lie. I wouldn't be mad at like anthology, just like a last round for those two Spider-Man, like on Disney Plus or something like that. Just like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'd be down
one
with that.
last round for it.
I
Yeah.
I mean, you know me. Toby's my favorite, but I've been a big Andrew Garfield fan just because he is very comic booky. The way that he like uses his webs, the way he created his webs. The only thing is that they made him a little too edgy. Even though I do like the edge, I'm a little edge lord, but they made him a little bit too edgy, a little bit too cool. That was your complaint in the past. But the biggest fault with that movie is the script. The script of the story is not great, but everything else is great. The acting, the directing, the cinematography in the Amazing Spider-Man is probably the best on all three. So
No, they go crazy visually in both
visually it's stunning. It's kind of like nah, I'll say no, but anyway, it's really good, and I'm excited to see Andrew back because he's
no, but
he's one of my
I agree
favorite-
with what you was about to say. No, but you're right.
Did you say that?
No, I agree. No, but it is. It is. It's specifically the scene when Gwen is falling. Is I know what you're about to say, and like it's literally that. Yes, it's the same. It's the same, bro. Like the whole visual aesthetic, the art behind it, like the web making a hand, bro. I'm like, yo, that's our guy too, though. Our guy does that.
Our guy, yeah.
Our guy does that.
Yeah, we're not gonna bring him up too often, but yeah.
You know what? One thing I don't like about Amazing Spider-Man's 2 suit, I'm not a fan of. The first suit in Amazing Spider-Man 1 was soft. I did not like the reimagining for the second suit. I wasn't a fan.
So you said in the Amazing Spider-Man 1, it was good, but the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
I can see that, but I liked them both, so I didn't really care either way. So I'm not too mad either way. I like Tobey's. I like the silver. I know it looks stupid, but his looks dope. I recently we watched the first 2 Spider-Man, and it's just like one. I think we've talked about this before. It's cool to see a Spider-Man literally just punch a villain in the face. Like it's really.
It was boxing those first 2.
He's throwing hands, like literally throwing hands. 2, Tobey looks like actually pretty muscular in his suit, so that's kind of cool to see. But that's kind of why I like Andrews, because he does look like more of like tall, lanky spider, comedic type of Spider-Man. So it's like different elements have different parts, but I would say Tobey's my favorite. Yeah,
I feel that.
But anyway, I'm excited to see this shit because who else do we have in the villains? We have Green Goblin coming. We have Doc Ock. We have Sandman. We have Electro, Jamie Foxx, and then we have Scorpion.
I think it's only 5 villains. I'm pretty sure it's only 5 villains. They're not doing the Sinister.
That's what I heard.
Which is crazy. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna give you the Sinister 5. Like what?
The Fabulous 5 head ass.
The Fabulous 5. It's like we're gonna save the 6 for us. Okay, we're gonna save the 6 for us.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're gonna. I mean, I hope it's 6, but I heard 5 too. So we'll see what happens.
I'm also really curious on how this movie wraps up because we know this isn't the end because like. You have Doctor Strange coming up. That's like right around the corner, and it's also dealing with the multiverse. So like, this movie probably have like an ending, but the issue won't be resolved. I would assume because like the story has to continue.
What do you think is gonna happen?
I have no idea. I have no idea how Wanda plays a factor in this because apparently she's going to be like a pseudo antagonist in Doctor Strange. Like what?
There's just so many possibilities, and like the MCU fandom has gotten bamboozled so much in the past like year and a half with like the Ralph Boner and some other things across the way, or the Mephisto type shit. So like we can speculate.
Who thought Mephisto was really showing up? Come on now, what are we doing?
But what I'm saying is that we can speculate all we want, but at the end of the day, we won't know until we actually go see. So it's just like I just want to know already, you know? Like,
what if this movie's garbage, bro? What if it's bad? Like I can't mentally fathom that because of just what's happening. But like, what if it is bad? That'd be crazy. I mean,
it very well could be, and the last 2 Spider-Man movie, or the last 2 like of the last movies. Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, they've both been criticized for shoving way too much shit into the movie, which is what they're doing right now. So it's like, are they repeating their history? Are they doomed to repeat it? So like, I don't know. The only thing that's separating this movie from the previous 2 is that Kevin Feige is attached to this one.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I have the utmost faith in this film. I don't think it's gonna be
shit. This movie's gonna be gas. It's gonna be nothing but gas. It's literally gonna be nothing but gas.